Here we are at the Bud Ogle farm. Gonna check it out. It's a really cool place, and do a short little hike. There's a grist mill out there that I want to check out. It's a little rainy today, so we just decided to do this. Because if it starts to pour rain in, then we can just walk right up pretty easily. We visited this cabin before, actually, probably about 1.5 years ago when we came. It's really cool. It's like 2 cabins with a fireplace dividing the 2 of them, and like a little shed, farm equipment kind of thing out back. As I remember, this is all kind of grown out now, but it was cleared at one point, and they would make use of every little bit of land that they had for farming. They would even farm on the hills if they had to. Let's check it out. Got some folks here, it looks like. Seems like the people you meet out here are really nice that tend to come to these places. Well, this is kind of sad here. It looks as though the chimney toppled over. That was intact the last time we were here. But I'll say it's a testament to the quality of the roof, because it does look as though it all just toppled right down across the roof. But a beautiful chimney. Maybe they'll restore it. National Park System seems to be pretty good about doing those things. This, I gotta imagine, back in the day was probably considered to be one of the better cabins out here. I mean, this wood is just solid. It has that nice rustic smell to it of history. I love these fireplaces. This is a twin fireplace. There's another one on the other side, as I remember. That doors come off the hinges. So you gotta imagine, probably a lot of people fit into these rooms here back in the day. There's the other fireplace. They share a common chimney. Let's see what we have back here. Yeah, very nice porch. And wow, what was that? Oh, it was you. I thought it was a woodpecker. And I'm not really sure what that window is for, but maybe, I don't know, I'll have to research that one. But here's the common chimney that goes up. Pretty much all original parts. Of course, the roofs are replaced periodically as needed. Last time we were here, this right here was in the inside. I don't know for sure, but presumably some kind of a sink. Remember this, Nikki, last time? This is beautiful. This is all wood. It's kind of dark, I know, but That's all wood right there, the whole handle and latch system. That's just unbelievably awesome. I know we're getting kind of dark there, so. And up here, we'll check out that barn. We'll take a walk up here and have a look at the barn. Again, another well-built structure, very, very large for the day. You'll find a lot of structures at the farm museum at the Oconaluftee Visitor Center, but obviously this is probably a little too hard to move there. Not that they would need to. Again, all original except the roof. Sure, it's been replaced more than a few times probably. Certainly a lot of rain out here. Again, with the hand carved latches. It's awesome. So you had your livestock in here. Got a feeding trough. Presumably you'd store some hay up there. Sorry if it's kind of dark. It's a rainy, kind of overcast day. So we're doing the best we can with the lighting we have. Of course, you have a little brook or stream that runs through most of these settlements here. Vital to survival back in the day. Some more hand-carved handles. Life may have been tough back then, but I'll tell you, it was probably nice as well in some ways, at least living out here. Somebody doesn't know there's a door right over here. Okay, we're going to take a walk on along this nature trail. So I remember it's pretty cool. You got water that runs through it, and really cool grist mill. So we're going to check that out for y'all. It's a little muddy, but nothing our shoes can't handle. And you know, we've seen 6 bear on 3 separate occasions on this trip. One at our place we were staying at in South Carolina, then our first day in Gatlinburg on Ski Mountain Road, and then the next day we saw a mother with 4 cubs. So I always hike with bear spray, which I got right there just in case, hoping to never have to use it, but you know, you want to be prepared for these things in case. So we're actually taking a loop here. We're kind of coming backwards, I guess, from the normal way, but we went the other way last time, so we're gonna go this way. But it really is just a short 3/4 mile loop. Love these log footbridges. Just makes me think that's how they would have made them back in the day. So there's this really cool boulder here. We saw last time and Nikki said it looked like a big dinosaur egg, which is kind of true. It does sort of look like one. Good view from up here. We're like little kids. We have to climb every little thing we see. 'Cause you never know when you might be back here again. It's very green here right now. You know, last time we were here was in November. So it's definitely a very different complexion out here. It's beautiful. Okay, back to the trail here. See if we can find that grist mill. Yeah, no breaking bones before our next day back to work. I don't think they make me come in, but they might be a little upset. All right, back to it. Okay, I can hear the water from the stream up ahead. It's like a lot of the streams here in the Smoky Mountains. It's got a very rocky riverbed and cold water, but very picturesque, very beautiful. I almost stepped on you, buddy. So we're coming up onto the non-functioning grist mill. But pretty well preserved, really. And this would be the Roaring Forks River, I would presume, since this is the Roaring Forks Nature Trail that we are on. So you'd have your trough here, or whatever it would be technically called, that would water would be diverted off of the stream. This is better preserved than last time. Most of these had actually fallen, so they put them back up again. You can see the wood is actually newer. They were really rotten last time. But yes, this is probably a very important place back in the day. Have to grind your cornmeal up some way, so you know, water power. Let's have a peek inside. Hopefully not too dark in here. So they would have fed the corn into that big hopper there. And there would have been a turbine down below that would have turned it and cranked it out and ground their cornmeal up. And the grist mill at Mingus Mills had some type of a sifting device as well, but I don't know if this one is that complicated, or maybe they just had something off site that they did all that kind of work with. So as the water is diverted away from the stream, obviously it's gonna come down here, turn that wheel, and then crank the grinding devices up there. Okay, so we're done at the grist mill. Very, very fascinating. I also love these rock walls right here that line the pathway. All just laid by hand. Look at that. The amount of work involved without any machinery back in the day really makes you appreciate things then and now. Test out those waterproof shoes. Okay, so if you decide to come to the Bud Ogle cabin, I definitely recommend coming out to the nature trail. Spend about 45 minutes. That grist mill is absolutely fascinating, and just a great place. So we're gonna exit the trail now. It's only 3/4 of a mile, so nothing major. A little wet today, but probably even just regular sneakers, you'd be fine. You can sidestep the wet parts.